Alrighty guys, so the plot thickens as we are back here in NASCAR Heat 5 Florida racing for the Xfinity Series race at Richmond. This is the final race before the playoffs begin. We got ourselves a great short track car for Bristol, so we should be able to do good there. But we've got to make sure that we actually get into the playoffs, and so let me show you what we have. Alex LeBay is doing great in the points. He is currently the 12th car in these playoffs. We are all the way down here in 18th at 486 points with 1 win. We are currently 11th in the playoff grid. We have down here 22nd with 425 points Timmy Hill, who has a win. He is currently out of the playoffs because he is not in the top 20. So what we do not want to see is Timmy Hill have a good day and get points. We do not want to see any of these guys, Anthony Alfredo, Justin Allgaier, Justin Haley, Brandon Brown, Riley Herbst, Jesse Little, any of these guys get a win, or else we could get ourselves kicked out of the playoffs. That's pretty bad. I didn't realize how bad this is. But yeah, so there we go. We got Justin Allgaier. He's currently 32 points behind Alex LeBay, who sits, this is the playoff standings, but I think he's like 7th in the playoff grid. So there he is. He's got 2 stage wins on the season. So we don't want to see any of these guys in the needs point area get a win. And we do not need to see Timmy Hill get any stage points or anything like that. So this is going to be interesting. And then, to make things even worse, we are going to be running one of our speedway cars, so it's going to have an 85, 85, 85 rating. So this is going to be interesting, especially since Richmond is an iffy track for me. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So it's going to be very, 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 very interesting to see how we do. So let's get to it. And hold our breath, because Florida Racing may or may not, for the 2nd year in a row, make it into the playoffs in the Xfinity Series. And if that is the case, we have spent a lot of money in this series for nothing. Which, let me tell you, that's going to break my heart. So anyways, let's get into the racing, and let's see if we can get ourselves into the playoffs. Because if we can just get to Bristol, I think we can have ourselves a great playoff. But let's get to it. Let's go. Alright guys, if you haven't already hit the like and subscribe button, please do so, and don't forget to check out the merch shop. Thanks! Alright guys, so we got Justin Haley, who's looking a bit slow, Brendan Jones crashed out during qualifying, and Jeffrey Earnhardt also had a bad day as well. So let's see what we can do all the way from the back here, and hopefully move our way forward. Anybody to our side? Yes, we do. Wasn't sure if there's actually someone there or not. So 17 laps stage shootout here at Richmond. 24 laps of fuel, so we're not going to be seeing any pit stops, save only for tires possibly. So we need to be starting to watch our tire wear here, so we can see if we need to make any adjustments on the car. Yeah, we're not really moving anywhere, I can tell you that right now. Easy, easy, easy. So we're running about 35. And not really going anywhere from there. We hit the wall there a bit. This is at Richmond, not one of our best tracks, plus also we did have to go with a lower end car because we know for sure as a team we can do really well at Bristol, so we wanted to make sure we had our best car there. So could it have been a mistake when it comes down to our playoff potential? Possibly. But we also know, good night, the car does not want to turn. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting here. So 13 laps remaining in the stage. Yeah, car just does not want to turn at all. As you can see, we got a lot of wear there on the right front tire. And let's see what the air pressures are when you come down the pit. That might give us a clue. But yeah, we are definitely slower than everybody else on track here, which is not helpful. We're about a full tenth off of the slowest car in qualifying, so that's not really helping us out. Currently we do have Austin Cindric there. He is leading the way, so that's kind of helpful to know, because we've got a car pitting there for some reason. But as long as Austin Cindric leads and wins the race, we should be good, hopefully, to be able to advance on, as long as nobody else has a good points today or is able to do anything whatsoever with stage wins. We got two cars heading to pit road real early here. That was Mike Harmon and I forget what the other car was, but both heading the pit lane very quickly there. Actually, kind of seems realistic. Had totally terrible setups, had to come down the pit road. You see that a lot in the regular world of racing, in the real world of racing. So that was actually pretty cool. Pretty early on, cars came down pit road, got some fixes done, so that's interesting. So we got Austin Cindric breathing down our tailpipes. Hopefully he doesn't breathe in too deeply. Yeah, he's coming pretty quick there. He's pretty low on the track there. That was interesting. Is he pitting? He's pitting. Okay. Okay. Why? Why are these guys pitting? Good night. Why? I mean, I don't mind passing you guys, but why are you guys pitting? Wow. Don't mind if I do. My tires are doing pretty decent. Just past Alex the Bay there. 5 laps to go in the stage. Hey, as I'm about to lap Austin Cindric here. There he goes down the lap. Don't mind if I do. Not at all. Don't mind if I come by and win this stage here, as I'm about to lap our current leader. Was our current leader Alex the Bay there. Okay. I don't know what to think. That's some of the weirdest AI strategy I've seen, especially with the fuel gauge. They must be ripping through those tires. 3 laps to go in stage 1. Okay. Okay, and you got Austin Cindric right up there in front of me. I'm slow, sure, but apparently I can keep this and win the stage. I don't know what to think. I really don't. That is weird. Why on earth did they pit? I mean, sure, my tires are wearing kind of low, but I mean, the car's drivable. A little bit loose, but I mean, I can go the whole distance. I'm not getting great lap times, I can tell you that, but 1 lap to go in the stage, and I'm going to give myself a stage win. Just, more of that, please. More of that, please. If you know what movie that's from, leave it in the comments. But I will take more of that. I don't know why. Why did I win this stage? What strategy are you guys doing that I just won the stage. I should not have been anywhere near the front there. Okay, sure. I'll take all the help I can get. Why? Why are we doing this? Okay. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. So we're going to go ahead and fill up, take off 4 tires. I'm not messing with the setup, because if they're going to do this all night, I'll work with it. How many laps do we have in this stage? Are we going to get more of that as I'm up here in the front? 24 laps there. How many do we have in this stage? We got 16 laps. Oh, so more of the same. So, I mean, I can ride around and not do anything worthwhile and get stage wins. Okay. Sure. That. So I'm hoping that they got us 10 regular season points, a playoff point. I'm hoping that that's going to help us out stay in the lead. It should. If the strategy keeps playing out this way, I don't see any problem with us getting into the playoffs now. I might even be able to win this race without even trying. So I'm not sure. Did my team forget to tell NASCAR that we put an extra 22 gallons of fuel in this thing? Extra 22 gallons of capacity? I don't know. I'm not sure if the crew chief was coming up to me and telling me I had to crack the rear end or not to make sure we got the extra fuel out of the secret compartment or not. I'm not sure what happened now. That is weird. Alright, so let's see what everybody does here. Because if they do the same strategy again, we're going to have a great points day. And I mean, you can see I'm not having a good... I am not fast. I am not fast at this track whatsoever. But if they want to keep giving me stage wins, I will take it, that's for sure. I will not say no. And our sponsor will be very happy to see us defeat everybody, but hopefully the crew chiefs have figured out that that was an unnecessary call. If this nobody team can be able to go the full length of the stage, certainly everybody else can. So get into the 90 there just a tad. I wonder if they were trying to. I wonder if the strategy is to split the stage. So in other words, just... Well, I don't know. No, it's not, because they pitted right after the stage. So, I mean, if they were pitting halfway through the stage so they didn't have to pit through this one, I mean, that would be insane strategy to actually see in a game. But no, everybody pitted afterwards at the stage end. So that's not the play. So boy, this is going to be interesting to see. If they stop... I mean, where am I? I'm 11th. So I'm 11. Oh, good night. How many cars are a lap down then? I must have put so many cars a lap down. I didn't even think about that until now, because I'm looking at myself as like, I should all be all the way in the back. So I have basically, with this strategy, have locked myself into at least a top 15 at the end of this race with how this is working, as long as we don't get cautions or any mix-ups like that. Oh boy, let's go. We want a green race. We want this race to go green all the way. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is what they talk about when they say capitalize. We want to capitalize on everything. So let's see what the AI start doing here. Will we see anybody stop pitting as we continue to fall backwards? That's going to be the question here. Or is that just wacky first stage pit strategy? Yeah, look at that. Austin Cindric's almost to my back bumper again. Is anybody going to stop pitting again? That is my question. We're doing pretty good on the tires, that's for sure. So we got 5 laps to go. Nobody's pitting yet, so was that just a very wacky front? Look at that. First stage happening, or what? This is going to be interesting here. It might have just been a wacky first stage happening because we got 4 laps to go in this stage. Nobody's pitting yet. Interesting. Got Austin Cindric coming up behind us here. That's going to put us a lap down. We want to definitely seal it under him there a little bit. That's going to put him in the wall, but we want to stay on the lead lap no matter what happens in this stage here. We want to stay on the lead lap as much as possible. Oh no, no, is Alex DeBay second? Alex DeBay may be second. That's the worst possible outcome we can have. Where is he? Where'd he go? Where did Alex DeBay go? Okay, he's not up front. We gotta make sure he doesn't get anywhere near that lead though. If he was able to win, that would be awful. Alright, so there we go, Ray Black Jr. So where are we at then? Are we on the first car lap down? Yes, okay, so we'll get the free pass then. That's good. We can take a little bit short on fuel, tires and all that. Right, free pass, we're 11th. And here we go, so we're starting in the back in 11th though, so we're kind of locked in. 23 laps to go, 22 laps of fuel remaining. So 23 laps. Anybody going to pit? That's going to be the question. Anybody going to pit? This is going to be fascinating. I can tell you this right now. It's going to be fascinating. We got Justin Allgaier in the lead. Yeah, we don't want to see that. That's not what we want to see. We do have that stage win, so that might keep us right where we need to be, but we do not want to see Justin Allgaier up there. Where we got? Okay, it looks like Alex DeBay is not on the lead lap, which is an extremely good thing. We don't want to see him anywhere near it either. But Justin Allgaier, I'm not sure. I mean, he'd probably knock out LeBay. But yeah, we don't really want to see him in the lead because that could really switch things up and kick us out of this in a hurry here. So we're going to have to keep on watching this. This is going to be very interesting to watch. 19 laps to go. 19 laps of fuel remaining. So we're saving fuel on our run. So on our side, we should be good all the way to the end. But will everybody else be good? Or will they need to pit like they did in stage 1? Because that was 17 laps in stage 1. This is 23 laps. So I don't know. This it is so wacky because it's like you don't know what the rest of the field's gonna do because of that wacky call in stage 1. That was extremely wacky. I've never really seen that before in my life. Especially when I knew for sure that I have plenty of fuel to make it all the way. So I'm not sure if that was a tire stop then or not. But I know that we can make it all the way to the end with the tires and the fuel that we have. But can everybody else do that? So 16 laps remaining. The only problem is that we have more laps now on the stage. We have 6 more laps. So we're going to be pretty low on tire grip for the most part at the end of that. If everybody does pit, what laps are they going to be putting down to potentially then get to us at the end? Yeah. I don't know. We're going to have to see if they stop pitting here. Because that's really going to be really, really interesting if they do. Our car's not terrible. I mean, we're able to hold on to the final spot here on the back. Obviously, we're 11th. So pretty good. We definitely like a top 10 if we could get it. Because, well, obviously, goal is to get a top 10. So that would be nice if we could. 14 laps of fuel remaining. But yeah, the question still is, what is the rest of the field going to do? So there we go, 13 laps remaining. So we are fine on fuel. Tires, that right front might be a little bit questionable, but we should be able to make it work, I would assume. We got just an out guy running us down, so we don't want to make it easy on him, because also we don't want to see him in the playoffs if we can help it either. With how wacky he is on some of the tracks, he could go and win it and kick us out of it if we did make it in. So either way, we kind of want to keep him out of victory lane here if we can. So that's something we kind of need to sabotage just a little bit. On down to the bottom, that's going to get him kind of blocked up. So we're kind of rooting Frost and Cindric here to get him. We have 10 laps remaining. So as I said, will they pit? Obviously we are now a lap down. So if the rest of the field gets to us, they might be able to start getting positions back. So that's another thing we got to watch for. 9 laps to go here. I don't know. We're basing a lot of this off of what happened in stage 1, because that was just such a wacky thing. So I'm not sure if any of that is actually going to happen again. We got Jeff Green somewhere back here, about 4 seconds back behind us, slowly moving their way up. We don't really want to see that. What we want to see is start seeing some pit stops. Going to keep an eye on the cars behind us there. So yeah, they're closing in on us. So here we go, lap number 6. So there's that 44. I'm not sure exactly where he's at, but he's another car we don't really want to see up here in the front, but not a whole lot we can do about that. 5 laps to go, technically 4 laps to go because of we're a lap down. There we go, a little bit of tire warning there. So with the tires, will we see pit stops suddenly happen? So we got, I think that's Jeff Green right behind us there. Yep, that's him. And he spins out. Brandon Jones coming up behind us here. And we have caution on the track. We have nothing to lose by coming down pit road. We'll go ahead and grab some fuel, fix any damage we have. So there we go, got the free pass We got fresh tires, overtime. What is everybody's fuel like now that we're in overtime, though? We took a little bit of fuel. Right, 2 laps to go. We're on the lead lap here. Getting stuck behind everybody else. We got 1 lap to go there. I don't think we're going to get any positions, unfortunately. I would love to get 1 more, though, for our sponsor. But this is Richmond, so that's not going to happen. Also, our car's not that good. And unfortunately, we're going to see Justin Allgaier win. Bummer. So how is this going to shape the playoffs? That's going to be the question. Alright guys, so there we go. We finished top 11 with stage win. Austin Cindric gets a stage win. Justin Allgaier gets first. Chase Briscoe third. Tommy Joe Martin's the guy we don't want to see up in getting points in fourth. Ray Black Jr., another guy we don't want to see there getting points fifth. Roddy Hepp sixth. Harrison Burton seventh. Ryan Sieg ninth. Michael Annett in ninth. And Ross Chastain in 10th. So here we go. We got ourselves quite a nice merch payout once again. Thanks to all the fans for coming out. Combustion Gamer gear. Check it out. And here we go. We dropped to 19th. Oh, that's so close. That's so close. Everybody else got Jerry. Okay, so did we make it in? That's the question. Just now, guy fastest lap. So yeah, those guys were putting on a great race. That's for sure. So there we go. We got the NASCAR Heat 5 news breaking it that we made it into the playoffs. Very, very, very cool. But I want to see how close these points are because you know they're very close. Alright, so here we go. Got the trucks at Bristol. That should be a good race. But let's head on over to the Xfinity Series race here. So there we go. And so there we go. The playoff grid, the final spot goes to Jeremy Clements. He's able to lock himself in. So we got Harrison Burton, Austin Cindric, Brandon Jones, Chase Briscoe, Michael Annett, Noah Gragson, Justin Allgaier, able to sneak in there with 1 win. So good job to him. Ryan Sieg able to get in. Ross Chastain, Daniel Hemrick, us, and of course Jeremy Clements. So what we need is to win at Bristol, which I think we should be able to do. So let me switch over to this point standings here. So you see 4 wins. Just now got only 1 able to get in. Ryan Sieg 1. There we are in 11th. So this is kind of switched the standings all up for the most part. But yeah, you see Alex Bay just out of it because of Allgaier getting the win, because Allgaier kicked Alex Bay out. So, as I said, if anybody else had gotten points, like Timmy Hill down here with, where is he? There he is. If he had gotten above that threshold, we might not be in it. So that's a fascinating breakdown. It was pretty close there. So luckily we are in. We got the Bristol race. We should be good there. Vegas, decent there. Charlotte Roval, survive. We could do something there. Kansas. If we can win at Bristol, we don't have to worry about these 2 races at all. Kansas. Could probably do decent there. Texas, we can do decent there. Martinsville, that's going to be the real bad one. And then, of course, Phoenix, we'll have to see how we can do. So that's all of that right now. So let's switch over to here. We're currently 4th, so that's all good in the truck series. And then let's see how this playoff grid here is going currently. Unfortunately, we got the Denny Meinster being able to continue on Ryan Newman's advance, so we don't have to worry about him too much. And then we got Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Chase Elliott, Clint Boyer, and Ryan Blaney currently on their way out. So that's an interesting playoff season that we'll have to watch there in the Cup Series as well. But we are in, and we got Bristol up next, which hopefully we can do well at, because one of my favorite tracks, and if we can get a good setup, we can do a really good job there. So anyways, guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching NASCAR Heat 5 with Florida Racing. We'll see you guys here next time. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you continue to want to watch these videos. And we'll see you guys here next time. Thanks guys so much. Bye-bye.